Have you ever noticed how we don't just look at beauty anymore? We consume it. There was a time when beauty meant stillness, a sunset, a face, a gesture. It existed for itself, unseen, unrecorded, unrepeatable. It was a private, profound experience, a moment of quiet connection with the world. But now, beauty is performance. It doesn't seem to live in the world anymore. It lives in the lens. We don't admire, we exhibit, we don't feel, we frame. It's as if the moment isn't real until it's been captured, edited, and shared. The philosopher Walter Benjamin warned us about this almost a century ago. He worried that technology would steal the aura of art, that unique presence it has in time and space. And wasn't he right? The very act of pointing a camera at something changes it. A beautiful meal stops being nourishment and becomes content. A breathtaking landscape is no longer a place of solace, but a backdrop for a photo. The focus shifts from the experience itself to how the experience will be perceived. We've turned beauty into a kind of proof of our relevance, our worth, our belonging. It's no longer enough to see something beautiful. We need to be seen seeing it. We need the likes, the comments, the validation that tells us our experience was meaningful. The sunset wasn't just beautiful. It was a beautiful sunset that I saw. And here is the evidence. Nietzsche famously wrote that we have art in order not to die of the truth. Art was our refuge, a space to process the harsh realities of life. But what happens when that art becomes an advertisement? When the beauty that was once a sanctuary becomes just another performance? We start confusing admiration with envy. We scroll through feeds of curated perfection, and instead of feeling inspired, we feel a pang of inadequacy. Our own expression becomes less about what we feel and more about what will get a positive reaction. Every reflection becomes a stage light, and every gaze an audience. And in that endless, demanding performance, something sacred is lost: the silence between what is and what is shown. It's in that silence that true connection happens, where we can simply be with the world without needing to document it. The philosopher Simone Weil believed that attention is the purest form of love. To truly look at something or someone without wanting to use them, without trying to own or change them, that is what makes an experience holy. But today, our attention is currency. It's bought, sold, and manipulated. And where there is currency, there is always the risk of corruption. We no longer pause to truly experience beauty. We just scroll past it. We capture it before it even has a chance to touch us. We've mistaken the act of witnessing for the act of collecting. We're building vast digital archives of moments we never fully lived. Think about it. How many photos are sitting on your phone of beautiful things you barely remember seeing with your own eyes? The tragedy in all of this is subtle. It's a slow erosion of our connection to the world. When beauty becomes a performance, we stop belonging to the world and start existing only through the reflection of how others see us. Our identity becomes tied to the digital persona we've crafted. We live for the applause from an unseen audience. But beauty was never meant to be a mirror, reflecting our own image back at us. It was meant to be a window, a glimpse of something infinite within the finite world. A moment that pulls us out of ourselves and connects us to something larger. That feeling of awe when you look up at a star-filled sky, the quiet joy of watching a flower open, the deep peace of listening to a piece of music that moves you to your core. These are not things that can be captured or quantified. So, how do we reclaim it? How do we find our way back to that silent, sacred connection? Maybe the only way to reclaim beauty is to stop trying so desperately to preserve it, to let it go, to allow it to be fleeting and unrecorded, to let it fade, like the sound of rain against a window or a moment of shared laughter that no one recorded. Because real beauty, the kind that truly nourishes the soul, doesn't need an audience. It doesn't need proof or validation. It just needs our quiet, undivided attention. It needs silence. What do you think? Have you felt this pressure to perform beauty? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me. If this resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more conversations like this. It helps more than you know.